Oh yeah, I'm Average Dad. We're back here at DC and welcome to day 2 of the Food and Wine Festival. We only have 4 tabs left, so first I had to go grab another sip and savory pass. And second up is right here because my mom really did enjoy this shirt, so we're gonna grab some merch. Mission accomplished, we got our merch, now it's time to grub. So today's food adventure is gonna start off right behind me at I Love Artichokes because yesterday I met this awesome individual that let me know I have to try the chicharron crusted fried artichoke and the artichoke toast with olive tempanada. Today I'm a pro Disney person because I already marked out the first 4 foods that we are gonna get. So I'm gonna order everything at this establishment, and then when I'm ready to eat the others, we'll just be able to go pick it up. Here are the other 2 foods that are gonna be on today's lineup, man. I'm actually gonna get the peanut butter and jelly mac. I heard a lot of people saying that thing is disgusting. And then the 4th thing we're gonna get is the honey orange glazed salmon salad. Now I will be committing a cardinal sin. Everybody says do not get any items under $6.50 on your tab because it's not worth it, pay out of pocket. But what happens if you only have enough money for one of these sip and savory passes? Is it still worth to try some of these items that are below $6.50? I will be getting some items today that are under the $6.50 mark to let you know if it's going to be worth getting on your tab if you can only afford one single sip and savory. Now before we go grab our food, man, you know I had to bring some Tupperware because it's a food event. Can you really call yourself a foodie if you don't have Tupperware? Hashtag Tupperware life. Enough of me talking, dude. Let's get this food. Here, I think we're gonna sit back here. The 2 items that we got at I Love Artichoke look pretty good. On the left, we're gonna have the olive tempanada, and this one on the right is gonna be the chicharron one. I'm not a real big olive fan, so let's try this one first. One thing I'm not sure of, man, is if this music is copyrighted. If it is, I'm just not gonna make money off this video. I'd rather have you guys get the full experience, but enough of me chit-chatting. Let's see if this is worth a tab. Not being an olive fan, this olive tempanada is really, really good. I like this. At the base of the tempanada is going to be a cream cheese. You can see they have black and green olives. Right there's a chunk of artichoke. One thing I liked about it, it was doused in olive oil. Pretty good way to start the day, and I am not an olive fan. For me, it's going to get an easy 3 out of 3. Next up is the chicharron. That has a nice little kick, so be careful if you do not like spice, but that is another solid food. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up so you can see what's actually inside. They have cream cheese in there, black beans, corn, and they have artichokes. One thing I liked about it was the outside, it was really, really crunchy. I can highly recommend you trying this fried chicharron. This is getting a 3 out of 3, and we're starting the day here at the Food and Wine Festival pretty good. Today we played it smart. I want to go ahead and already order our next 2 items. Now, let's try that peanut butter and mac and cheese. Is it really that nasty? I'll go ahead and let you guys know. I got the peanut butter mac and cheese, and it's popping, man. I think there's some Pop Rocks on it. It looks more of like a dessert. I'm gonna keep an open mind for this to be able to give you guys a 100% honest review. But you know what? Let's go ahead and optimize our magic key and actually go here with magic key holder area. So first impressions of the macaroni and cheese, it looks pretty interesting. I'm keeping an open mind while I eat this, and my expectations are very, very low. I like this. I believe one main reason a lot of people do not like this mac and cheese is they go into it thinking about regular mac and cheese. Go ahead and leave all those conceptions that you have in your mind about regular mac and cheese and think of this more of like a dessert. You get a lot of the jelly in there. Now instead of the cheese, man, you get that peanut butter, and on top you get that nice little pop, 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 pop from the Pop Rocks. This is pretty good. Kind of reminds me of a Thai dish. This right here is getting an easy 3 out of 3. You know what? That wasn't that bad. I'm not gonna give it a 3 out of 3 because it wasn't outstanding. It was different. I'm actually gonna lower it to a 2 out of 3. I just got excited because everybody said it was gross, so I jumped on the review. Now let's head out to get our 4th item, man. Listen to the music. Just grabbed an orange glazed salmon salad from the Golden Dreams area. And check out this salmon, man. The salmon's looking pretty good. And top right there, you're gonna have that oranges. Make sure we get some of that orange and the salmon. Personally, for me, this salmon was not my cup of tea. The salmon was actually really dry. Yes, I know it's cold, but the salmon was still kind of dry. One plus was it was very citrusy, but on the bottom they had a bunch of capers which kind of punched you in the mouth with the saltiness. You guys might like it. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna go ahead and give the salmon a 1 out of 3 for me. I really don't recommend getting this or even using your tab on it. Before we go off and order some more foods, I just want to put a disclaimer. My reviews are based off of my palate and taste contrast alone. Some of the foods that I didn't like, you guys are gonna like, and some of the foods that you guys like, I'm not gonna like. Just keep in mind, everybody has different palates and flavor contrast. Some people like certain things, but other people don't. You know what? It's time to grab some sweets. So let's head to the berry patch where we're gonna get both of those items that they have there. Then we will head to the guacamole area because I want to try that guac ice cream. Ugh, man, what is this? This is a mango churro. It has mango sauce, chili lime sugar, and tamarind chamoy. That looks pretty disgusting, man. Not trying to be rude, but I don't think I'm even gonna try that one. These are the two desserts that you can get at the berry patch. The one on the left is the strawberry cheesecake, and this one on the right is going to be the blueberry buttermilk pie. The buttermilk pie is the first item that we have encountered that is below $6.50. This is actually $6, so let's see if it is worth using one of your tabs instead of paying for out of pocket if you don't have that extra money and all you can afford is one sip and savory pass. I mean, this looks pretty good. But is this gonna be good enough for you to use one of your tabs when you're here? Oh, that's pretty good. This blueberry pie was not bad at all. I believe this right here is lemon curd, and then you have those whole blueberries on top. This was pretty decent. The crust on this was really flaky. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 3 out of 3, but is it worth getting on one of your tastings? I'm gonna say if you can't pay out of pocket for this and you're looking for a pretty good dessert, yeah, man, this is really worth one of your tastings if you don't mind optimizing the full money amount that you would be getting on one of these cards. So I can recommend you using one of your tabs if you have no extra money and this right here is the only thing you have. I think the kids would really like that, so you know what time it is. It's time to bring out that Tupperware, baby. Now it's time for the strawberry cheesecake. Before we eat it, I want to show you a cross section of it. At the bottom, you have your crust, followed by the strawberry cheesecake itself, and then it looks like we have some gelatin on top. Let's see what this one's all about. So for me, the cheesecake was okay. I'm gonna give that one actually a 2 out of 3. I thought the blueberry pie was a lot better. You did get a nice little tartness to the strawberry itself, but the cheesecake was very fluffy. It didn't really remind me of cheesecake itself. If you are here at the Food and Wine Festival and decide to try to get a dessert at the berry patch, I would for sure say go with the pie over the cheesecake. Yeah, I didn't really care for that cheesecake. We're in line at avocado time, and this is gonna be the second item that we get that's under $6.50. This item is actually $5, so let's see if this is worth you using one of your tabs if you have no extra money to pay for this out of pocket. We just snagged the frozen guac, man, and presentational wise, this looks pretty good. Looks like they have some salsa, but look how big that ice cream is. This looks pretty interesting. I was not a fan of the topping. You have some crema on there, some cilantro, onions, tomatoes, this crunchy stuff on top. I'm quite not sure what that is. Now, just for me, this was gross with that topping. So let's take that off and actually just try the ice cream itself. See? That's a lot better. The guac ice cream itself, outside of all the toppings, was really good, really refreshing, and the guacamole flavor itself was very subtle. I'm gonna go ahead and review this one 2 ways. With the topping, man, I get 1 out of 3. Take the topping off, I'm gonna say it is a 2 out of 3. But the big question is that worth one of your tastings or paying out of pocket? It's not worth one of your tastings. Actually, it's not even worth paying out of pocket. Now, that's just for me. We have 4 tabs left, man, but I'm starting to get a little full. Plus, I have to go pick up the kids. You know what that means? That just means we're gonna have to come back here, Disney California Adventure, to do some more food and wine stuff. But I gotta go. Boysenberry Festival starts next week, so I'll be taking a break from making Disneyland content. But I just want to say thank you to every single one of you guys for you coming out today, hanging out with me for day 2 of the Food and Wine Festival. None of this is possible without every single one of you guys, man. Thank you for every single one of you guys' support. And if you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and go down below, man, subscribe, because we'd love to have you on future adventures. You guys have a great day, and we will catch you next video. Deuces.